So, no doubt you've seen your absolute favorite streamer, like myself, sitting in a very comfortable looking Secret Lab chair. And you're probably here looking for reasons as to why maybe you should buy one yourself. There are plenty of videos out there telling you why or why not, mostly telling you why you should get these chairs, even though they are on the very, very pricey premium end of the pricing scale. And I'm here to give you a breakdown of having owned one of these for 5 years since 2019, if it's worth you getting one of these in the most honest way possible that a lot of other reviewers don't seem to be willing to do. Because when I went through these videos myself, deciding if I should buy one, and even after I've gotten one, seeing reviews from other people and just genuinely talking about it with other streamers who have one of these chairs, a lot of what they say feels like, to me, like they're bargaining with themselves to justify spending so much money on these chairs. And hopefully my insight on owning one of these for such a long period of time will help you avoid getting buyer's remorse and make sure you buy this chair specifically for your needs and not just because of really good marketing and shilling by other streamers. Now, just for full transparency, I am partnered with Scret Labs. I do have an affiliate link in my description, so if you are considering purchasing one of these, you can always use that link. It'll support me, you'll get a discount on your purchase, and everyone will be happy. As long as this chair is actually something that is suitable for your needs. It might not be for everyone. I'm here to break down in the most honest way possible why that is indeed the case, because I know a lot of people would consider getting one of these, might have looked into it, might not realize what they're getting into, and end up with a $300 regret when there were better options available for them. Now, the number one reason people use to justify owning one of these chairs is things like ergonomic, comfort, lumbar support. Those are all the key buzzwords people will throw out in regards to this chair. And what I will say is the chair for me has been very comfortable, very reliable. It has lasted all these years for me. If your number one concern is comfort and not just a premium brand or paying the extra money for a cool design, if what you're looking for is back support, comfort, and something that will support you for a long period of time that you'll be sitting down on, I'm going to repeat to you advice you've probably heard from a handful of people, and that is just get an ergonomic chair. If you do not care about paying a premium for something like a brand logo on it or from a show or a game or a certain design, your money will be better spent getting an ergonomic chair, because it will meet all of your needs that this chair does meet for a much lower cost. And the only difference would be that you don't have a cool design on it. So if you're not too fussed about the design and you're only after a premium quality product that offers you support and comfort for long sitting sessions, whether it's like, desk work, or if you are just a streamer yourself who does long streams, yeah, consider getting an ergonomic chair. Now, one of the reasons, obviously, people want to get these chairs is because of the really cool designs. They do both leather and fabric designs. And I'm going to let you in on a little secret. This chair was originally a leather chair, so I originally brought the Lannister red leather chair when that first came out. And it lasted me a good while. The leather was very good quality. And this is a word of warning for any pet owners out there. My chair lasted me for like a good 2 years until my cat had kittens. And all of those kittens thought my chair would be the best climbing frame. And they absolutely ruined the leather on that chair. And it was honestly heartbreaking knowing how much of my money just went down the drain when a nice looking chair just now looks completely destroyed. But what they have started doing is offering fabric covered sleeves you can put over your chair. So I did get the Targaryen design to go over. In fact, the fabric sleeves that go over, they aren't too expensive. So if you do get a chair and you decide you want to change the design, that is an option available to you. And honestly, I think it's a really cool idea that they did put out. And that's one thing I will give them credit for, where I think the money was indeed worth the premium price point. So as a word of warning, if you are someone who has pets that like to destroy leather, consider getting one of the fabric chairs, purely because fabric tends to hold up better against claw marks. And even then, you can just get a cover over it, but be prepared to make that extra sacrifice in terms of money if you are going to have a chair that you want to have look nice and you're going to have pets crawling all over it. It might even be worth investing in a chair cover or something. But the main reason I got this chair specifically over every other gaming chair brand out there is because Secret Lab actually do something that other brands don't do. So they have their chairs come in several different sizes. They have their Evo series and their Titan series, which is the XL and L size chairs. I actually have the Titan myself. And the reason I got this chair is because no other gaming chair comes in this size. And I'm someone who likes to have my feet up on my chair when I'm relaxing. And the extra legroom you get for putting your feet up, or just in general, makes this chair a lot more comfortable than most chairs if you're someone who does like to have their feet up or just likes having the extra room. So that's something I think you should definitely take into consideration if you're considering buying one of these chairs. And until I see other brands making chairs in larger sizes, which Secret Lab advertised for plus size people who need the extra space, but I think definitely it can be for other people as well. At the moment in time, they are currently your best option for a chair that gives you the extra space. However, it's not all positives. I'm going to get to some negatives now. So, the chair model I currently have is the older model, which I believe they started updating around about early 2020. And they made a few changes to design. One of the key changes was this pillow, which is attached by a band for my chair, is actually now magnetically attached. So you've got that upgrade. But they've also made a change to the armrests. And the change they made is they made it so that they are easier to swap out. And I've spoken with my friends who have gotten the newer chairs. And my armrests have stood the test of time. I've had them for 5 years. I lean on them all the time. I put things on them. They are still very sturdy. My friends who have had the newer chairs have told me that the armrests tend to get loose and rattle quite a lot. And they find themselves having to replace it. They are easy to replace. They do offer replacement parts that you can buy for the armrest. But I think that's something you should take into consideration. Depending on how much you lean on the chair, it's going to vary by user. From my friends, I believe it lasted on average about 1 or 2 years before it starts to get loose. And I think I would prefer them to give you the option of what armrest you want, if you want the older, sturdier type that are one solid piece, or if you'd want the newer types that can be easily replaced. But unfortunately, they only offer the newer ones, and I'd say just be prepared to have to replace them a few years down the line if you're someone who leans on them constantly. So just to reiterate, if you're someone who only wants a comfortable chair that gives you good back support for long sitting sessions, whether you're working at home or just doing long streams, if you're a streamer yourself or whatever, if comfort is all you care about, get an ergonomic chair. They are much cheaper. They are better for you. These aren't bad. They're not uncomfortable. They do offer good support, and they are very adjustable. They do offer a lot of options in regards to how upright or how much you want to move, but they don't offer as much as an ergonomic chair would give you. If you're someone who only cares about the aesthetics of these chairs and only want a cool design, go ahead. You've already made up your mind. You don't even need to watch this video. I'm pretty sure no video out there is going to change your mind. If there's a design you really, really want, just go get it. If you can afford it, go for it. There are other manufacturers like Noble Chairs and DX Racer, which also do designs as well. Maybe shop around, see if you can find one you like. Some other ones are not as high priced as Scret Lab are, but if you're dead set on getting a Scret Lab chair, use my link in the description below so you can actually get the best price for it as well, at least. If you're someone who has pets that like to claw up furniture like leather, maybe stay away from the leather designs. Consider getting a fabric chair. And bear in mind that even if it does get damaged, they do offer fabric covers in different designs. So have a look at that and maybe future-proof yourself a little bit and be prepared to maybe have to replace it a few years down the line if you happen to have cats or any other pets that would cause damage to the chair. But if you're someone who doesn't have any pets or anything that would damage the chair, the leather is very good quality and it's very comfortable. And I would recommend it as long as, you keep it good looking and look after it properly. And finally, if you want some extra leg room, like I do, or if you happen to be a bigger person who wants more space, the one thing Scret Lab do better than everyone else is offer the larger sizes that give you the extra leg room. And that's one thing I genuinely can recommend them for over everyone else, because I've tried a lot of gaming chairs at conventions and other events I've been to, like Insomnia Gaming Festival. And when it comes to comfort, I think the Titan series is my absolute favorite out of all of them. It's the one I've used reliably for like 5 years now, and I would recommend it on that basis the most. But those are all things you should consider if you're looking into buying one of these chairs or any gaming chair in general. Thank you for choosing to stick to the end of my video. I really appreciate it. If you'd like to like and subscribe to help my channel out, I'm still working my way up to 1,000 subscribers. And maybe check out some of my other videos. I've made quite a few things on this channel that I'm quite proud of, and I'd like to have more views on them. But on that note, I will see you in the next one. Sayonara.